Hey yo, football fans, it's another great year. Fantasy football fiends, grab your beer. Giving you the best draft tips for all your picks. Starts and sits to the waiver wire fix. From mock drafts galore to stats that's hardcore. Triple F does it all, have y'all screaming more. So sit back, relax, let the experts prevail. JT Magnum, Siggy Guns never fail. What is up, fantasy football fans and daily fantasy football fans? My name is JT Magnum. Welcome to Fantasy Football Fiends DraftKings Week 7 lineups show. And I'm going to do things differently this week than I did last week. I'm not going to just show the lineups that I picked and a bunch of players and run-on sentences and long. I'm actually going to do it live for you. I have it up on the website for you so I can be able to do this live. And then you can, see everything quicker, see everything as I do it, see my strategy towards it. And then hopefully that's a little better for you guys because I'm trying to improve on what I do for this, and I'm still new to this. I've only done this for a year and a half on DraftKings, and I'm not really, I'm still not acclimated to it, but I have won money on it. Believe it or not, I've actually won pretty decent money despite only playing quarter games, like I said. But let's get the shout outs for the leagues though. Shout out to Mayan 502. He actually won twice. He won his own league that he made up in our league. He won one of the contests there. It was a 10-man contest. And he also won the bragging rights contest as well, one of the bragging rights. And Teddy Two Gloves 33. Shout out to him or her, whoever Teddy Two Gloves 33 is. Shout out to them for winning the other bragging rights contest. So enter those contests, guys. It's $0 to play. Some of them are created by some of the subscribers, and they create them for their own entries. I have one up there that's $1. That's a 100-man tournament, and the top 2 win or top 3 win. I think it's one of those. I think it's top 3 win. And then there's a bunch of $0 bragging rights ones. Feel free to join those and win those. Sorry, I'm looking over there because I'm looking over there because I have my recording software up there, so I'm just making sure everything's going okay. But I'm looking all over the place because I got everything on the screen this time. Usually I just talk, but now I'm actually looking at things and doing stuff, so it's a little different for me this time. But yeah, feel free to join those lobbies. They're $0, and I'll shout you out in the show. All right? So let's move on. Let's do this. We have, what I like to do is I do the 15 games first. This is the Thursday games, so you'll be watching this, and maybe you'll get this in time. If not, I'm sorry, but I'll try to upload this as fast as I can. I'm actually doing this on a Thursday, so I know it's a little rough, but I'm going to enter this one. It's a daily free contest. It's free. And I'm actually going to enter this lineup in when I do this, so you get to see me do this live. But here we go with Tom Brady with $7,900, and I'm going to say dollars, not points. I'm going to try my best. I know I got yelled at. There's a couple people that yelled at me in the comment section and said, "Don't say points. They're not points." Well, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. This is, it's hard not to say points because I just think of it as in points, but it's dollars. I know. I'll try my best. But anyways, let's pick a quarterback this week. This is pretty much all the games, and Matt Ryan's been on fire, and he's only $7,200. There's a few others like Stafford who's been amazing, but and Phillip Rivers, but I think I'm gonna go Phillip Rivers in this one, going against Atlanta. That defense and they're gonna have to throw a lot because Atlanta's gonna be probably up. So I'm gonna pick Phillip Rivers, and for running backs, we have Le'Veon Bell. LaShawn McCoy is not playing. He's actually not questionable. He's out. I just found that out. David Johnson's playing. I like DeMarco Murray. And there's another really cheap option, and I'm going to go for him because he's starting against the 49ers. And everybody, like I said, against the 49ers has been running like crazy, and I don't see any different from Jacquizz Rodgers. So it's a nice cheap option for you there at $4,300. Now I like to go to defenses because I like to pick wide receivers and tight ends, or defenses then tight ends, and I like to see what I have left for wide receivers and flex. I like to go for the cheapest defense I can find. So, and none of these options I really like with the Bears or the Jaguars or the Browns or anything like that yet. But if I see a cheap option like the Ravens, for instance, I think that's a really good option at $2,800 going against the Jets team with Geno Smith starting. That's a great option. So I'm going to pick the Ravens. And then we're going to go to we're going to go to tight ends. And we have Rob Gronkowski, Jordan Reed, who I don't think Jordan Reed's going to play. So that makes Vernon Davis a nice little option if you happen to think that he might put up another touchdown again like he did last week. But in this instance, I'm going to take Hunter Henry because he's only $3,600. And I have Phillip Rivers throwing him the ball. For wide receivers, I'm going to pick Tyrell Williams. That's one of the first things I knew I was going to pick, being that I'm starting Phillip Rivers. I'm just going to type his name in here rather than trying to figure out where the heck he is. He's only $4,400. And then we will put some of the big boys in here. I'm actually going to put Julio Jones going against the San Diego defense. You got to. I mean, he's gonna light them up. And now we have 6,000 per player remaining. And I have all these little options. And I think I might take a lower option than go for a big flex. And we're going to see what I have here for the lower options. Chris Hogan's a nice play, but I think I'm going to go Cameron Meredith tonight against the Green Bay Packers. He's getting a lot of points per catch. He's been a beast the last 2 weeks. Why not go for him? And the flex spot, that leaves me with 7,300. So we'll see what's up here. And we got Allen Robinson against Oakland, which I really love, and I think I might actually go for that. And I am going to go for that. We're going to go Allen Robinson, and we have $0 remaining. Usually I don't do that. Sometimes I have like 1,000 remaining or some other dollars remaining, but you don't have to. You can have remaining salary, just whatever you feel is best. But in this case, I really liked Allen Robinson against Oakland. So we're going to enter this one. Hopefully it lets me. I don't know if I'm entered in already. Nope. I'm in now. So we're in there. And there's your lineup there. Phillip Rivers, DeMarco Murray, Jacquizz Rodgers, Julio Jones, Cameron Meredith, Tyrell Williams, Hunter Henry, Allen Robinson, and the Baltimore Ravens defense. So let's join another lobby now. Let's go the early games only now on the afternoon for some of you guys that play that. I don't know if you guys do that. I do that. I happen to like this. That's what I'm really a fan of, playing early only and then afternoon only games. And then I like to play the primetime games. I don't know why I like to do that, but those are the things that I've won on. So that's what I like to do. But let's do early only. Entry fee, we'll do a quarter game. Oh, looks like I've played this one before. So what I'll do is I'll just click on here and I will enter a new lineup. So now we've got early games only. We got Drew Brees, Andrew Luck, Matthew Stafford, Derek Carr, Blake Bortles, Alex Smith, Marcus Mariota, Andy Dalton, Joe Flacco, Tyrod Taylor, Carson Wentz, Sam Bradford, and that's pretty much it. Let's see, what am I going to pick for quarterbacks? I mean, I almost want to pick Drew Brees, but I feel like Kansas City is going to pass all over them. And I really like Matthew Stafford as well, going against the Redskins. But I think I'm going to pick Derek Carr going against the Jaguars. Although he did slump a tiny bit last week against the Chiefs. Through a pick. Or you can go Marcus Mariota against Indianapolis, which is a good matchup for him. I think I'm going to pick Marcus Mariota. And we're going to go running backs now. Theo Riddick isn't playing, as far as I know. I think he didn't even practice. I don't think he's even playing whatsoever. Spencer Ware I do love, so I'll put him in there. Let's see what's a cheaper option at running back, because some of these running backs, or I could go with DeMarco Murray again, or Giovanni Bernard actually against Cincinnati is a really good option, especially for $4,800. It's really cheap. Defenses, like I told you, I like to go these. I think I might go high this time, although I want to pick the Ravens. I don't like any of these defenses down here, so I'm going to pick the Vikings because that Vikings defense against Philadelphia sounds good to me. Along with, I could pick the Bengals as well, but yeah, you know what? I think I'm actually going to go. I think I'm going to go Cincinnati this week against the Cleveland Browns. So now we'll move to tight ends. We have Jordan Reed, Travis Kelce, Delaney Walker. I'm actually going to pick Delaney Walker because he's playing with Marcus Mariota. Wide receivers, I'm actually going to pick Kendall Wright. Like I said, I have Marcus Mariota passing all over them, so might as well pick Kendall Wright. And now we'll go tight ends, or now we'll go wide receivers. and I probably have a good amount of money left over. So you can pick Amari Cooper. I have Allen Robinson, which I already picked in the last one. AJ Green going against Cleveland, and I'll pick AJ Green first, and then I'll do another wide receiver here. I don't know about Marvin Jones Jr. going against the Redskins, especially with their corners, but I do like Michael Crabtree. So I'm going to pick Crabtree, and that leaves $6,000 for the flex. Let's see what we have at flex. Stephon Diggs, Jordan Reed, Willie Snead, Mike Wallace, Jamal Charles, Deshaun Jackson, Jordan Matthews, Mark Ingram, Travis Kelce's another good option too, going against the Saints. I think I'm going to pick him, and that leaves me $700, and there you go. There's your lineup. I'm going to enter that now, and you get to see my lineup again. So once again, we have Marcus Mariota, we have Giovanni Bernard, Spencer Ware, Michael Crabtree, AJ Green, Kendall Wright, Delaney Walker, Travis Kelce, and the Bengals defense for the early games only entry. So let's go on now real quick here, and we will go to the afternoon games. And where are they? Here we go. Afternoon only, entry free low. And we have tickets. And then we have this one. Oh, it won't give me time to talk. So I will enter this one. That'll give me time to talk. All right. So now we'll just create a new lineup. I already got lineups apparently that I've created for afternoon lineups. So it wants me to use them, but we're not going to do that. We're gonna start with this one. All right. Here we go. These are afternoon games only. So Tom Brady, Matt Ryan, Phillip Rivers, Jameis Winston, and Colin Kaepernick. Ben Roethlisberger's out, so that leaves, where is he? Landry Jones at $5,000. There's other people ahead of, oh no, they're all $5,000. And I will pick Matt Ryan, being given the fact that he's playing the Chargers. So, and running backs, I want to pick Le'Veon Bell, believe me, but we'll see if I have enough for him for flex, if for later. But I'm going to pick Tevin Coleman. I'm going to pick Jacquizz Rodgers again. I really love him this week, and I just feel like he's gonna go off. For defenses, I'm going to pick the Buccaneers defense going against the 49ers. Actually, I'm going to pick the Patriots defense going against the Steelers with Landry Jones starting. Tight ends, we're going to pick Hunter Henry. I already had him before. Oh, no, I'm going to pick Gronk, actually. And now we'll go to wide receivers. And Matt Ryan's throwing to Julio Jones. And we've got Chris Hogan here. I like Chris Hogan going against thing, and I like Tyrell Williams. So that leaves $5,100 for the flex. And we have for flex position, Garrett Blount, James White, Sammy Coates, Jeremy Curley, Sanu, Hunter Henry. But you know what I'm going to go for? It's a wild card that not many people are picking. And his name is Adam Humphries, going against the 49ers for only $3,000. It's crazy, right? $3,000. That leaves me with $2,100 left. But I really like this lineup because it's a great lineup for the 3 games that are on, and we'll see what happens with it. But I really dig this lineup, and we'll enter. So I guess to show you again, so I know what I'm talking about here, or so you know what I'm talking about. We got Matt Ryan, Tevin Coleman, Jacquizz Rodgers, Chris Hogan, Julio Jones, Tyrell Williams, Rob Gronkowski, and Adam Humphries for the and the Patriots defense for the late games only, the afternoon games only on Sunday. And now we will do one more contest, and that will be the primetime games only. Now you're welcome to do anything you'd like, obviously, and pick what you like, but these are the things that I do, so this is kind of like what I like. We will do the $10,000 one for a quarter, which is not really $10,000, but you understand. You get like $100 if you win, which is awesome. But you play a lot of people. I've actually placed third in one of these before. It was pretty cool. It was like 70,000 people in it, and I placed third, so that was pretty fun. Let's go. Let's see what we got. We got Russell Wilson, Carson Palmer, Trevor Siemian, and Brock Osweiler. Carson Palmer is probably going to be the one start that everybody's going to want to use because, you know, they're going to feel they're going to pass all over Seattle. Some people will use Russell Wilson. Some people might go Trevor Siemian, but I think that's going to be a rough game, that Houston-Denver game. So I'm going to pick Russell Wilson. I think I have one with Carson Palmer, but this one I'm going to do Russell Wilson. And running backs, I'm going to use Christine Michael and Lamar Miller. Devontae Booker is actually a really good option as well, but I'm going to use Christine Michael and Lamar Miller. Wide receivers, we're going to pick Doug Baldwin. I think that's how I'm going to leave it now for now. Demaryius Thomas, I'm going to pick. Not going to trust the Arizona Cardinal wide receivers. Not just yet. I'm also going to pick Tyler Lockett because I want to see what he can do against that team. Tight ends, I'm going to pick, even though he's on my sit list. For this, though, it's going to be a little different for money. If I'm starting Russell Wilson, I might as well start Jimmy Graham. Defenses, I'm going to pick the Seahawks. Leaves me with 6,900 for the flex. David Johnson is 7,400, so I'm kind of thinking about switching maybe something. Oh, I accidentally picked Thomas Rawls. I meant to pick Lamar Miller, and I picked Thomas Rawls. Whew! Thanks for telling me, guys. So, John Brown, Thomas Rawls, C.J. Spiller, Michael Floyd. Devontae Booker, like I said, I liked him a lot too, so I'm going to use him. And we got $1,400 left over. I'm going to enter it and show you guys the lineup again. Sorry, that was really quick, but when it's only 2 games to pick from, it's a little easier. And there you have it. Russell Wilson, Christine Michael, Lamar Miller, Doug Baldwin, Tyler Lockett, Demaryius Thomas, Jimmy Graham, and Devontae Booker, and the Seahawks defense. There's a lot of Seahawks there. I don't recommend doing that all the time, but sometimes you never know. I mean, last year there was a couple games, or a game with Arizona and Seattle where they both were just scoring left and right. So you never know. You never know if this can happen again, if they go just all out scoring. So we'll see what happens, but I like this lineup. I have a different lineup with Carson Palmer and some of the Cardinals in it, and David Johnson and things like that in their defense. So I switch it up and I do things like that. It's only a quarter, like I said, so I play different kind of matchups to see how I can do. All right, well, that does it for what I have here. Let me pull up my lineups for you guys. I have like a ton of lineups going here, as you can see. And they're not coming all in. Anyway, also, let me pull the leagues up. Like I said, feel free to join our leagues, guys. This is the league here, right here. And, I mean, you can see all the matchups right here. I'll make this a little smaller so you can see it. You can see all the matchups right here. There's like right here. Total prize is $0. Entry fee is $0. $0, $0, $0. That means you enter for free, you play for free, and you can play against us. There's other lobbies here where there's an entry fee for $1. As you see, Mayan has set up a couple for $3. He likes those $3 lobbies, I guess, but Mayan always sets up those. And you can even set up your own contest in there if you want to set up contests and see if anybody joins. Maybe I will join. Usually I join it if it's $1. I try not to join the $3 too much because I'm cheap, like I said, but I did join one last week and actually won like second place in it. Mine got first place, but yeah, man, guys, feel free to join the lobbies, join the contest, and have fun. Let's play all against each other and help each other out. Also, please leave comments in the comment section. If you have any questions on DraftKings, let me know. If you have any tips for me, please let me know. I will take tips, DraftKings tips all the time. I mean, it's helping me to get money. I'll take it, I'm here, making videos because I can and because it's fun. And if you guys want to help me out, that's great for me too. For all you guys that maybe have won way more money than I have. I mean, I'm sure there is. I mean, I'm not the best at fantasy football. I don't claim to be or anything like that. I just have a ways and a means to make videos for you guys, and I feel like I can help a little bit. But if you guys can help me, feel free, man. Bring it on, bring it on, bring it on. All right, guys, best of luck in your Week 7 fantasy football. Best of luck in your DraftKings this week. Best of luck to all you guys playing against all of us and each other. And hopefully I can shout you out in the next one, or maybe I'll shout myself out if I win one. I've yet to win first place in DraftKings ever. Actually, to be honest with you, I've never won first place in anything. So the highest I've ever gotten was second place last week, and that was in one of our things. And the other highest I've ever gotten was third place. Twice I've done third place. Once in like 14,000 or something people, and once with 70,000 people. So it's hard. It's not easy when you're battling thousands upon thousands of people or hundreds of people. It's just not easy. So it's hard, but I've never taken first place. So I'm hoping to get first place once in my life when it comes to this DraftKings stuff. So best of luck to you guys this week, and I look forward to seeing you guys next week. All right. Peace.